All right, Max McHugh, welcome to the podcast. How are you, mate?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Good. Now, listen, where are you coming from?
From Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Minneapolis, Minnesota. Oh, man. Is it cold right now?
It is. It's warmer today, but I think it was 30 yesterday. So heating up a
30.
little bit.
30. 30 is below zero, right?
No, 30 Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit. So I think it was negative. Man, I don't know what wind chill was the other day. Negative 20.
Damn. I got to tell you, that it's my favorite pool in the world, really. I mean, I swam my first NCAAs there in 1997. It's actually the first time our team, Auburn University, had won the national championship in that pool that you train at every day. I absolutely love that pool. How do you feel about it?
I love it. I mean, you talk about some of the fastest times ever, short course yards, long course. Man, I think it was first person to break 19 was here. First person to break 18 was here. Talk about E Infinity 49. Yeah, it's just a quick pool. It's fun to train in every day. Makes it a little bit easier.
Well, listen, man, you're coming into this is your senior year. You're at the end of your run. How you feeling about you're starting to get nostalgic? You're starting to feel like, how's it feel for you?
Yeah, I'm getting there. Yeah. I mean, yeah, just a lot of build up. I haven't been thinking about it too much. Don't want to build that pressure too much, but yeah, it's just fun. It's weird to think that's coming to an end pretty soon here, but yeah, trying to enjoy it a little bit more each and every day. So yeah, trying to help out the freshmen, the sophomores, underclassmen a little bit. Give any advice I can. It's weird. It's a wild ride.
Well, listen, man, you had an incredible season last season. What was it named? Big Ten Swimmer of the Year. You won NCAA's in the 100 and 200 breaststrokes. Pretty cool stuff, man. How'd you feel about your year? Did you know that things were clicking for you?
I didn't really. I mean, just like everyone else in the country, COVID kind of wreaked havoc on our team. I think it was around November. We're out a couple weeks, so I didn't really know where I was until probably Big Tens or so. I really knew I had a pretty good shot at winning both. Um, yeah, I don't know. Last year was different for everyone, I think, across the country, but um, yeah, we missed a couple weeks throughout the year. Probably added up to about like a month and a half or so of just missed training. So I didn't necessarily know where I was. Um, like I said, until Big Tens when things really started clicking.
Well, man, you're at that 50.1. You're so close to this 49. Are you feeling like you can get there this year?
I think so. Yeah, I've been trying a couple different things. Not so much like hypertrophy stuff in the weight room. I've been working on a lot of more explosive stuff, more fast twitch kind of stuff. That's been a lot of fun. Just trying to switch things up. Working on my start a little bit. I could maybe drop 10th there. Working on that front end speed in that first 50. So we'll see. We'll see. If not this year, then never. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's happening this year. Don't worry about it. Well, how do you have a successful year like last year, and then you say to yourself, "I got to switch things up. I got to do things differently." That's pretty bold. Most people would just say, "Well, that was great. I'm going to repeat that." What are the things you felt like you did well last year, and maybe what are some of the things you felt like you've had to make adjustments to?
Um, like I said, I switched up weight training a little bit. I just felt not necessarily slow twitch, but I felt like I was lacking a little bit, just in certain areas. Off the start, maybe pushing off the wall. Um, yeah, I don't know. One thing I really worked on this year is just recovery. So I mean, if that means getting to bed a little bit earlier, eating better, hydrating more. Um, I mean, I love Normatex, something I've added. Um, yeah, I don't know. I think that's the fun in it is I can take what I did last year. I can look what I did well, and then try to build off of that. So I think that's the fun in it is that challenge, trying to find something I can better myself in. And there's plenty to go around. And I think that's the exciting part is, I'm close to that 50.0 barrier, but there's so many things I can work on to try to get there. So.
Well, listen, man, you also went 149.0, and so you're close to the 140, 148 and the 200. How do you find that balance between getting enough 200 quality work and then working on that speed that you talked about, a little bit more strength, a little bit more power, and that balance between the two?
Yeah, so I guess that's the beauty of having Coach Kramer here is he does the hard work. He tries to figure out how we can keep that balance of having a fast 50 split in the relay, then going the next day, going usually Friday, going the 100, and then going the 200 on Saturday. So man, it's just a lot of different training. So whether that means like a pace set of 50s, maybe a pace set of 100, a 75, and a 50, or even we'll do 175s and then try to beat your goal 200 time in that. So I guess just mixing it up, mixing workouts. Yeah, you're right. It's difficult trying to find that balance, but I think just like I said, that's the fun in it, is trying to be good at all three. I think that's the challenge of it all, and that's why it's rewarding.
Do you prefer one type of work than the other? Like, do you embrace the power and the speed, or do you embrace more of the endurance type quality work?
So I think I did embrace power and speed beginning of my career. More so now, I like training for the 200. I like that challenge. I like those 175s that we do on 3 minutes or whatever it is. I don't know. I think it's just fun to like I said, try to find those things that I can better myself in. And that 200 is what I'm looking forward to this year. Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun.
Do you look at other breaststrokers and model yourself, or try and pick pieces of people that you admire in the world of swimming? Do you do anything like that?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's one of the best ways to learn. I think it's just looking at other people's techniques. I mean, I'll do it even on my teams, on my teammates. Look at what they do well. I'm trying to think of some people that I've really looked at. I love Licon stroke. I think Licon and Cordis. Those are two people I looked at just growing up. My brother, I looked at his stroke quite a bit. He's kind of the guinea pig for a lot of things. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there's particularly one person I really like to look at, but Peaty, of course, I think just his stroke rate and his efficiency. I don't know. Trying to mix and match a lot of different strokes. Trying to find
Let's
that
dig
balance.
into yours a bit then. Tell me, what are you doing well when things are clicking for you? What's happening in your breaststroke? What are you focused on? What are you feeling? Talk me through maybe your pull, your kick, your stroke length, your speed, whatever it is that you kind of think about.
Yeah. So if things are really clicking well, I mean, trying to come or talking about end of year, maybe NCAAs or Olympic trials or something like that. My pull-ups just go a little bit further. My downward pull on my pull-out is much more efficient. Trying to keep that stroke count lower, but trying to have that grab, that efficiency with the stroke as well. I don't know, just feeling smooth in the water. I think everyone tries to strive for that effortless kind of stroke that's efficient and has that front end speed still. I guess that's what I'd say, is just a lot. It seems effortless, but you're still going that top end speed that I want to hit towards the end of the year.
There's many different ways to hold water in breaststroke on your hands and your feet.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you doing? Talk to me about your catch with your arms, and then talk to me about the type of kick you have, the type of way that you hold the water. A lot of people are doing narrow kicks these
Mm-hmm.
days.
Mm-hmm.
You got a Michael Andrew who's doing super wide. So where are you in the breaststroke realm?
Yeah, so I'll start with kick, I guess. It's weird looking at different people's strokes. You look at Peaty's, that's kind of like a dolphin kick almost. You look at Michael Andrews at trials, or trials at Olympics. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just about in the middle right there. If I'm going a little bit too wide, I feel a little bit less efficient. If I'm too narrow, I feel my stroke rate has to go up a little bit more. So I try to find that healthy balance. I'd say more on the narrow side just for efficiency wise. But yeah, like I say, I'd be just about in the middle there. I wouldn't say it's too wide or too narrow. Pole wise, I think just like every breaststroker, I try to anchor my elbows. Try to never slide back. Man, finish out front, finish with the biceps right on my head. Yeah, not too much different than everyone else. One thing I really worked on is, so when I finish out my breaststroke, I have my hands flat just for more balance.
What about some of your favorite breaststroke drills? What do you do for breaststroke drilling?
So I'm trying to think. What's my favorite?
Yeah.
I love doing the position drills. Just to feel everything, feel efficient in every part of my body, upper body, lower body.
What does that mean to you, position drills?
So position 1 would be arms at my side. Just working on my kick, trying to keep that 45-degree angle in the water. Position 2 would be hands in your armpits, and then still working on a 45-degree angle, keeping your head down. Position 3 is right under the chin. I don't know, it just keeps my head in line, keeps that body line. Lets me focus on that. And then position 4 is those hands out front where I want to finish. So it goes over every part of the stroke. And so, I like doing that every once in a while if I'm not feeling that catch in my stroke, or if I'm not feeling my kick is efficient. So kind of like a reset tool.
Yeah, cool. I like that. I love those. Destro swim towers. Gain strength in the water with a tower of power. Save $150 per double swim tower by using code BRETT, B-R-E-T-T, at checkout. DestroMachines.com. Specifically in the gym, what are you doing for your power? What are you doing for your strength? Can you give us a couple of exercises that you feel really good with when you're in the gym?
Yeah, so I'll do the typical deadlift and squat, just for leg power. We'll work on, so for the front half of the year, the first half of the year, we'll do like hypertrophy. We'll build up. We'll do like a progression set on those, so squats and deadlift. Those just make me feel more powerful. I think I'll progress on those throughout the years, and so it's just fun to see that kind of progression. The latter half, so right now we're working on more explosiveness, more fast twitch stuff. We'll do some box jumps, we'll do some hurl jumps, a lot of hip stuff. For breaststroker, I think that's imperative. Just work on your hips, hip strength. Try to aim for those bulletproof hips. Yeah, I don't know, nothing too unique. Do a lot of I'm trying to think here. A lot of 100% stuff for a couple seconds to work on the ATP energy. A lot of small rep kind of stuff. So yeah, like I said, nothing too unique. I'm more so switching over to the fast twitch stuff, trying to work on that. Try to relate it to the start and the push off the turns. Just feel a little bit more snappy in the water.
Right. Do you do a lot of resistance work in the pool for your breaststroke? Do you feel like that helps you?
Yeah. So we'll do a lot of band work. We'll do a lot of parachute work. We'll do some band work or band kick work too.
Where do you put the band when you do the kick?
Oh, at the ankles. So, I guess it depends. So we'll do ankles. We'll do around the knees too, so to keep that narrow kick. I'm trying to think. We'll do resisted kick sets too, so kick
Mhm.
sets with a pull boy, and
Mhm.
that's a really good set just to for me to focus on my narrow kick. Um,
Do you do
yeah,
much dolphin kick with your breaststroke at all?
what was that? I'm sorry.
Do you work on dolphin kick with your breaststroke or not?
I do not. No. Um, yeah, I don't know. I think that's a big topic right now. Is maybe that finish, um, that dolphin kick on the finish of the breaststroke.
Mm.
I don't work on it too much. Like I said, there's some drills that we do that might mimic the breaststroke kind of uh, the motion, the rhythm.
Mhm.
Maybe a fly pull and a breaststroke kick.
Mhm.
Um, I don't know, breaststroke pull, fly kick, that kind of stuff. Just trying to work on that rhythm, work on that motion.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, not too much. We'll work on some, yeah, like I said, some short axis stuff, but not a huge focus.
Yeah. Well, listen, man, you're a big part of your story is you're defending champion, first of all. How do you feel about that in terms of going in senior year and do you feel like you have to defend or how are you mentally approaching this NCAA championship?
Um, I haven't thought too much about it. I wouldn't say I'm defending. I think me and my coach and I will talk about. I mean, that's last year's stuff. So I won the 100 and 200 last year. No one can really take that away from me. So just focus on this year. I mean, we had to go out, give it our best shot this year. And last year doesn't matter at all. So we still need to do the same things, work on the same things, work on the same recovery, all that kind of stuff. So I mean, it's just a matter of doing it again. It's not defending. So I think regardless, we have to do it. I think it's just a better way of thinking about it.
Yeah, good idea. What about your competition? Who's your main competition this year across the country?
I don't know. I think there's a bunch of guys. I'll see a bunch of them at Big Tens. That's the awesome part of it is Big Ten breaststroke is what was it 51 high that made it to the A final last year at Big Ten. So I'll see a lot of them there. Will Chan, Will Meyer, Josh Matheny, a bunch of those good guys. So yeah, Daniel McHudson at Ohio State, and then across the country. I mean, we talk about Reese. I'll see him every year. It's the fun part of it. Reese, Casper Corbeau at Texas. Matt Fallon at Penn now. Yeah, so
Yeah,
it should be a lot of fun. Yeah, tons of competition.
good stuff.
Yeah, it makes everyone work a little bit harder.
Good stuff. Well, listen, last year was successful. You were incredible. This year's on the right track as well. But like just going back before that, again, another big part of your story is you did have an experience, I believe, at the end of your freshman year. Was it in the summer of your freshman year?
Yep.
Where you actually were involved in kind of like a drive-by shooting, right? So I did ask you off camera if you're okay talking about it, and you said you were, and it's certainly an interesting part of your life story. So would you mind kind of just talking to us about that experience?
Yeah, I mean, nothing too much to talk about. Just
Well,
trying to get.
where were you? What
Oh,
happened?
okay,
Just
okay.
tell me that.
Yeah, so I was downtown. I was with some buddies. End of the night came around. Yeah, and I just happened to be in the wrong place, wrong time. So nothing, nothing too unique about it. I don't know. Yeah, it was just a matter of trying to bounce back, seeing if it would affect my career, affect my swimming career. I mean, my life. Yeah,
What ended up happening exactly, if you don't mind? And I know that when I read about it, I mean, I saw the stuff that went out immediately when it happened, and I was obviously shocked about it. I know your brother, and so I reached out to him, but there's a lot going on in your family at that point in time, obviously. But so you were just walking by, and you just got shot in the leg. Is that
I
what
guess.
happened?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
And did you
pretty much.
feel it immediately? What does it feel like to get shot?
I did not. Wet, I guess. Yeah. So it was weird. I don't know. I didn't really go through. Not too much was going through my head. I didn't realize it at first. My brother was luckily with me, but yeah, it's just a weird situation. Yeah, my friend was involved too, so he got hit in the elbow. Yeah, it's a whole ordeal. Yeah.
Now, from what I've heard from a couple of people, it has been difficult for you to kind of get past it as well. There's been some PTSD, in terms of having to kind of having flashbacks and things like that, just emotionally.
Yeah, so I guess I kind of went into it, I wouldn't say cocky, confidently. I didn't think the mental part would be that bad. So I thought as soon as I came back physically, it'd be fine. And it wasn't. I mean, it turned out to be complete opposite. So physically, I was back, I think, by that November. So September to November, maybe even October. So that wasn't too bad. But yeah, it's just small little things I just didn't think would necessarily affect me, that would be detrimental. So I don't know. I just kind of things just that added up, just little things I didn't notice before. Walking at night became a massive issue. It turned out to be just mental health in general. There's a lot of I'd say weird things, a lot of things I didn't necessarily plan for. I didn't think of. Yeah, it gives me a whole new sense of gratitude towards the whole situation, I guess.
Yeah. Have you been able to work with professionals to help you through that?
Yeah, so I mean, plenty of resources here at the U. Anything I really needed, yeah, they'd help me out with.
Awesome. What about physically? Did you ever feel at any point that this could be the end of your swimming career?
For a while. So I mean, maybe a week or two. But like I said, that wasn't necessarily on my mind right away. I don't know, just maybe if I'd live or not was a little bit bigger at the point, but or at one point. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I didn't really know. Doctors didn't really know for a little bit. But yeah, I ended up being, it missed everything that was really important. It wasn't that detrimental. Would just take a couple months to heal.
Yeah. I don't know about you, man, but there was a point in my childhood where, something would happen to me and I'd get a mark of some sort. And then, you'd be left with a scar and people would be like, what happened there? And because I grew up in Australia, I'd always be like, I got bitten by a shark. I'd come up with some cool
Something
story.
like that,
you use it as a cool story now? Like, I got shot.
Not too much.
Damn, I would, man. I'd be on that all the time.
It's good. Yeah, it's kind of funny to say it if someone's just asking about it. If they jokingly ask if I got shot or something, I can say that I did. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, no, it's nice. I got left with a nice one. Yeah, it's a nice big one.
Where is it? Like right above your knee or something?
Yeah, I will show you, but I mean, just right on my knee. Yeah.
Oh, right on you.
There's entry and then exit.
Oh, well, that is, I mean, that's probably the worst spot to be shot for a breaststroke, wouldn't you
Pretty
think?
close. Yeah, just about.
Yeah. Okay. Well, listen, man, I'm glad you got through it. I'm glad you were able to share that experience with us, because I was worried about you for a while there. I was like, well, what the hell happened there, man? It just seemed crazy. But like you said, wrong place, wrong time could happen to anyone, really, hey? Yeah.
Yeah, a whole weird situation. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm glad you got through that, man. I'm glad you're back at your best. What are you excited about coming up for you?
We have a meet this weekend against Wisconsin and Michigan. That'll be a lot of fun. Looking down the line, Purdue, Northwestern, that's another big meet. Get a chance to see all those Big Ten swimmers. Big Ten's obviously, NC's.
Where's Big Tens this year and where's NCAA's?
So men's Big Tens are at Purdue, West Lafayette. Then NCAA's are, man, you put me on.
I think
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, Atlanta. Yeah,
yeah, I'll study that a little bit more. But
that's all right.
Yeah. Other than that, nothing too much. Graduating this spring. Yeah, it should be a lot of fun.
What'd you major in?
So I'm in psychology. Yeah, so the whole round comes together.
We could do a little case study on you, man.
Yeah, a little bit.
Are you what are you planning after college?
I'm not sure just yet. We'll see. I'll probably get my master's in something, probably get a certificate of some sort.
Great.
Might look into coaching. That'd be a fun realm to get into. So I have great relationships with quite a few coaches. So maybe get a volunteer assistant gig. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about it right now, but yeah, it's coming along. That's for sure.
Well, listen, man, you have an incredible success short course. You think you can translate some of that now into some fast long course? We're really only a couple of years out from the Olympics.
Mhm.
It's going to be hotly contested, and you're at the right age. You're hitting your form at the right time. How do you get that to translate to long course now?
I think just more experience. I never got the opportunity in high school to really practice long course, so I get 2 or 3 practices a week long course in the summers of high school. So you're looking at maybe 20 so practices a summer. So yeah, I just need more experience. Yeah, I'd love to get on that international stage, experience that. So more and more racing, better I get at it. So yeah, we'll
What
see. I think
What about situations like ISL? Being a great short course swimmer, you could translate that into some short course meters. Is that something that you aspire to?
For sure. Yeah, I'd love to get in those skins. That'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm excited about that. Something in the future.
Have they been able to reach out to you yet, or is it too early?
They haven't. If they could, I wouldn't hear about it. But
Right.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's a route. I haven't really gotten the opportunity to talk to a couple of college swimmers about it, but yeah, they haven't reached out.
Well, listen, man,
Might
they're
be
going
too
to be
early,
reaching
yeah.
out, so get ready for that. And if anyone from any ISL teams listening to this is a guy you want to pick up in the future. I'm telling you, you would be deadly in that. Do you swim anything really well other than breaststroke?
Try my best at freestyle. Yeah, I'm having fun with that, trying to find that balance. I did IM a little bit beginning of my college career. Nothing too much. But yeah, I don't mind training other strokes. It's fun. I think it develops a balance. I think it's just fun to try my hand at some other stuff too. Yeah, try to duke it out with some of the teammates. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. You like living in Minnesota? You think you'll stay there until Olympic trials?
I do. It's close to home. I've always been a Midwesterner, so it's familiar. So yeah, it's where I plan to stay. Loving it right now. I'm sure I'll love it in the future.
Awesome. Well, listen, Max, I appreciate you coming on today and sharing with us. Like I said, you're one of the top guys in the country and what you're doing, and super exciting senior year, and looking forward into the future, man. Hope you continue swimming. You're definitely a talent, and you're starting to figure it out. So keep it going.
Thank you.
Get yourself on an ISL team in the future, and then contend in a couple of years for that Olympic spot, man. We can look back in this and say, yeah, there we go. We kind of talked about it, but
For sure, that's the ultimate aspiration. Yeah.
awesome. All right. Well, good luck, Max. Thanks for everything, and take care.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Bye. I'd like to introduce our newest sponsor, Swim Angelfish. Swim Angelfish is an online certification program that strengthens your teaching curriculum to serve swimmers of all abilities. Swim Angelfish will prepare you and your instructors with the skills to teach swimmers with autism, physical disabilities, anxiety, sensory and motor conditions, and more. Learn to teach skills faster and with more comfort with Swim Angelfish. Apply for an Only Alpha Pool Product Scholarship and receive up to 50% off your certification. Go to swimangelfish.com today to apply.